Pizza. Oh yeah, I'm sorry to do this to you guys. It's a staple American food, and I mean, who doesn't love it? Even I ate pizza all the time before I went raw, and sometimes sneak it now. But before you order your next slice of cheesy heaven, you may want to listen to our next guest. She's the food babe, Vani Hari, and recently I sat down with her to discuss what she found that may be hiding in your pizza. I'm sorry, but you got to take a look.
Because of our obsession with pizza, I really wanted to know what was in it. And so I started doing an investigation into the major pizza chains out there, including the top ones, Papa John's, Domino's, Pizza Hut, all of them. What I found was that a lot of these pizza chains didn't like the questions I was asking. They didn't want to reveal their ingredients. One major pizza chain, Papa John's, is a company that says they have better pizza, better ingredients. They're known for that.
Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's.
But they won't even put their ingredients online for us to see for ourselves. And I started digging and started getting some pictures of ingredients on boxes at Papa John's, leaked photos from various places. And looking at the information that I did finally obtain from some customer service representatives at Papa John's, I found out it wasn't better ingredients. Actually, their 100% beef topping had corn syrup in it. And a lot of their different ingredients had hidden MSG.
But why? What do they use the MSG for? What's the purpose of MSG?
Well, they're not really putting monosodium glutamate in the pizza. They're hiding it under those hidden names of MSG. Things like yeast extract and autolyzed yeast and hydrolyzed protein. And this is a way for food manufacturers to hide the fact that they're adding glutamic acid to food to make you crave it more and remember a taste. Some of the other things I found.
Okay.
Trans fats in the cheese. Like they actually would add trans fat to some of the cheese. Cece's, huge chain, adds trans fats to their cheese.
And what's the purpose of that? More flavor?
To preserve some of the oils because it's a very processed cheese product, I imagine. And also, one of the things I found out...
And by the way, those are the worst oils you can eat. Those aren't the good oils. We like essential fatty acids are very good to eat.
This is something that...
But trans fats are not.
That's right. Trans fats absolutely is related to 7,000 deaths and 20,000 heart attacks according to the CDC. I mean, there's hard data on this.
What is the purpose of doing that? There's got to be an outcome for that.
It allows them to give you less real cheese and more of that fatty flavor. And speaking of cheap oils, one of the oils that I found in almost every single major pizza chain, actually all of them that I investigated, was soybean oil from genetically engineered ingredients. And whether you believe genetically engineered ingredients are harmful or not, there is something that's absolutely secret in the food industry that they don't want to tell you about soybean oil, and that is that it's likely extracted from hexane, a very carcinogenic compound that's the same stuff in gasoline. And they actually soak the beans in hexane, and that's how they extract the oils and the proteins and everything from soy.
But the oil industry is guilty of that across the board with every kind of oil, unless it's cold pressed.
That's right.
What about the meat toppings? Don't tell me there's something wrong with meat toppings, too.
All of the meat toppings have serious issues. Not only could they be grown with growth hormone and treated with antibiotics when these animals are being produced, but they are loaded with these preservatives, BHA, BHT, nitrates that are all linked to cancer.
Nitrates, stomach cancer, yes, I know that.
Yes, but BHA and BHT are banned all over the globe, but the FDA still allows us to use it here to preserve our meats.
So every other country is not allowed to, but we are allowed to. It just seems to me that they do everything they can to make the food bad for us.
Yes.
And then on the other end, they're worried about health costs rising. I don't understand the disconnect.
Yes, and I think what this lesson taught me, this investigation taught me and taught others, is that we really have to take control of what we eat. We need to stop outsourcing it to these restaurants, and we actually need to investigate our own food. And if there's a mom and pop pizza shop that you like to go, make sure you're getting it from a reliable source. Make sure they're using the right ingredients.
Well, I hope that makes you rethink your pizza. Thanks, Vani.